cheese rolling. Chasing a cheese down a hill. What was for at least hundreds of years a local tradition has now become an international phenomenon.
So where have you come from today?
Austria.
Sydney, Australia.
The US.
Poland. Poland! Yeah.
Even attracting YouTuber and Cristiano Ronaldo fanboy Speed.
Was it worth it?
Hell yeah!
It's all pretty simple. Step 1, get to the bottom of Cooper's Hill in Brockworth on the last bank holiday in May, and then get to the top.
Yeah, so we're now having to scramble up the side of the hill so that I can break my legs.
Cut that was awful. Step 2, get in the race.
I've had a few beers, so I'm going for it.
There's no sign-up sheet, no heats, no legal waiver. Just get yourself on the start line.
Okay, I am now properly shitting myself.
Step 3. A 7 or 8 pound, 3.5 kilo wheel of double Gloucester supplied by Smart's traditional Gloucester cheese, yes, this is seriously their website in 2024, is released. Reaching speeds of up to 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, I did hear one report that there was someone one year who did get knocked out by the cheese.
Yeah, in the crowd, I think it was, yeah. If it hits you in the head, it's game over.
Step 4. Go. On 4, not on 3, because the cheese goes on 3.
3 for the cheese.
4 to be off, then go.
Try and catch the cheese without hurting yourself. Although no one's really ever caught the cheese, so just try and cross the line first to claim your prize, which is the cheese. Step 5.
We're going to the pub.
Go get beer out.
Beers on me.
And we gonna drink a vodka.
This is the real story. And this is cheese rolling.
Tell you what, if I feel better tomorrow, I might do the uphill race. I'll wear these.
We travelled to Brockworth the day before the race to try and help with the setup and have a chat with Chris Anderson, the cheese rolling's record winner, with 23 wins to his name. So we started our ascent of Cooper's Hill, or as the locals call her, Mrs. Cooper, using a side path.
One thing I can tell you straight away is this hill's fucking steep. It's not going to come across in the video. We're going to have to do some graphic to show you how steep this hill is.
With an average of 45 degrees, or 1 metre down for every metre across, Cooper's Hill is steeper than the 40 degrees required to be a black ski slope, or the 42 degree limit for building a domestic staircase in the UK. You literally fall down as far as you go forwards. Anyway, time for the important questions.
Do you ever just stop and think about the fact that you've got a Wikipedia page for being the record holder for chasing cheese down a hill?
Do you know what I think the most about that page? I want to meet the person who made it. So they picked the worst picture in the world. Used to camp at the top, get drunk, just launch each other down
No.
in pitch black.
It's really nice to see a community coming together in this way, like volunteering their time.
Yeah, like it's a hundreds of years old tradition. Like health and safety and all that, people want to put a stop to it. But it's a local tradition, one time a year, and there's there's sports. Even in football, people we've never had anyone die there. Touch wood, we never do. But people die in all sports. We've been fortunate that it's never happened. But I think if that ever happened, that would probably kill us.
Yeah.
But fingers crossed it never ever does happen.
What are the worst injuries?
Mostly sort of just broken arms and legs. So there's like a couple of people who've broken vertebrae in their neck, but not paralysed.
Okay.
But yeah, obviously the risk is there.
Yeah.
But it's probably just as much risk as there is in a game of rugby. There's no ambulances up here.
Yeah.
There is first aiders, but it's a long wait for an ambulance.
Yeah.
If you do get hurt. So just know what you get yourself into.
So with that ominous message and the revelation that Chris Anderson doesn't actually like double Gloucester,
I don't like the stuff.
You don't like the cheese?
No.
we took in the view one last time and made our way down. It surprised me seeing the range of people from all different locations here today. Like, we're here the day before the event and there's already an American girl who won the race 2 years ago, who's come back to try and reclaim her cheesy crown. And she's been able to be in contact with Chris Anderson. He was talking about maybe being able to like put her and her friends up with people that he knows in the village. So there really is this sense of community for all of the cheese rolling lovers of the world, and it's beautiful. That was a bit wet. It's beautiful at the end. Yeah, that's quite cheesy. But cut that. Hello.
Hi, are you here for the cheese roll?
We are here for the cheese roll, yeah. The big day had arrived, and the crowds were making their way towards the main event. But before we got to enjoy plenty of this, we had to go through this.
Yeah, so we're now having to scramble up the side of the hill in order to get to the top so that I can break my legs.
We spotted spectators making the climb with dogs and babies as we made our ascent. And before we knew it, we were interviewing.
My name is Abby Lampy. I'm from North Carolina in the United States. I won 2 years ago trying to get the title back to the U.S. The conditions are pretty good. The hill is really, really soft, so I think it's pretty conducive for rolling. Last time I did not run like an ounce, so I think I'm just going to roll with it and see where it goes.
Roll like the cheese.
Yeah, roll like the cheese. Yeah. Be like the cheese.
Do you mind if I ask how much it's cost you to get here today?
Oh, gosh. More than $1,000 for sure.
And what is it that's brought you back? I mean, you've already done it once. You've already won once.
I want to win again. Isn't that the thrill of just any competition? You're addicted to winning. I want to win again and bring back the title.
And bring back the cheese.
Yeah, bring back the cheese.
Did you get to taste your cheese? How was it?
It's very pungent. Like, you have to pair it with things. You cannot eat it raw. Like you have to pair it with either like a pear and like a pear jam maybe and some crackers, or like maybe on a sandwich. But it's very strong.
But it was okay.
It was good, yeah.
Okay, because we spoke to Chris Anderson and he said he actually doesn't like the cheese.
Yeah, it's not for everyone.
Yeah.
A lot of my family does not like it.
Maybe not for everyone, just like chasing a cheese down a hill.
That's true. Very niche activity.
Yeah.
Not for everyone.
Why am I here? Why not? Falling down a hill Monday morning. It's like a commute. It's miserable and depressing. You're going to get hurt. What's the point? It's, Monday morning. Have a dinner in the underground.
Don't enjoy your commute then?
I cycle, so no, I don't.
Have you done this before?
I've raced up 2 years ago, and I've learned a little bit. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but it might.
Do you have any advice for me today? I am going to be foolishly going down as well.
Oh, you're going down as well? Yeah. Follow the cheese. That's my advice.
The gorilla in the room today.
What about it? No, I just haven't shaved in 2 years.
Okay. Is there any reason that you are wearing the outfit?
Padding. It's soft. It might help.
Do you have any plans after you've raced today?
Beers in the A&E, maybe. We'll see.
Beers were on the agenda for a lot of people already.
What's your name, mate?
Got my real name.
You can give me a pseudonym if you want.
Tom.
Tom. What number beer is this today, Tom?
It's number 2.
Yeah.
But I need 3 to get in the third race. Max, get in here. Max, come on. Oh, he won it. He's a winner. He's a winner.
What, in the hat or in the shoes?
In the shoes. He's got his sister's shoes on. He's a winner.
How do you feel about your chances today, mate?
I was feeling confident until I see how many people are here. So
you've done it before?
No. I've had a few beers, so I'm going for it.
Yeah. Do you think that's the key to winning a few beers?
We're about to find out, supposedly.
What do you think it takes to actually compete?
A big pair of ball bags, and that's it.
Nobody that is smart does this race. You're either stupid or drunk or a bit of the both.
What are you, stupid or drunk?
Stupid.
Definitely not drunk.
That's next year.
You need to win it and bring it back to Brockworth, bro. Because all these people, bring it back.
I got this.
Yeah?
Today I'm bringing this back for Brockworth.
With the races not very far away, there was one person that we had to speak to.
I'm the Master of Ceremonies, Jem Wakeman. I've been Master of Ceremonies 10 years, but I first ran it when I was 14. I've done loads of races.
Win any?
No. Spent a week in hospital, concussion, broke my shoulder and broke a bone in my foot.
Could you slightly explain the outfit, because there's a few different components to it. So
you got the old bowler hat with the old ribbon on it. The white coat used to be a smock, but I can't find a smock that looks the same, and I look a fool when I put it on. And the stickers just keep everyone in order and stop me falling down the hill, really. The first race is men's. We got 4 downhill races, 3 men's, 1 women's, a few uphill races. Then at the end of the event, whatever people left on the hill, we sometimes do mock races to clear the hill. And then once the hill's cleared, I can go home then.
what does being Master of Ceremonies involve today?
What I got to do is line everyone up, tell them the rules, make sure they keep in the order. Like it's 1 to be ready, 2 to be steady, 3 for the cheese. They go on 4, because you do get the odd one trying to go on 3. And just keep them in line and behave themselves, really.
Yeah.
And then we have guest people to roll the cheeses, because most of the cheeses are in honour of people who have died, so they roll the cheese for that person.
Do you know who the cheeses are in honour of today?
We've got Steve Brain, Roger Townsend. Steve Brain was a champion before Chris came along. Like the benches for his down the bottom, he was a champion. Roger Townsend was one of the organisers' father-in-law that tragically died in an accident. So that's where that come from.
What does cheese rolling mean to you?
It's just because I've grown up all my life it being here. It's just a big tradition to me, you know what I mean? And I think it is to most of the people in the area.
Do you think there's ever a time when this event might not be able to take place?
They've tried it before. They stopped it and because we're running it illegal now. But I think in time to come, it'll have to be more of a organised event with, professional people helping us, because it's just getting bigger and bigger, and we can't control the crowds. I just hope everyone enjoys themselves, and could everyone pick their litter up before they go home and keep the place tidy so we can keep it going. Yeah. And any donations, if they got the buckets out or to everything, would be a great help.
And with that, it was time to roll. The first race saw YouTuber Speed take on the hill, and some absolute carnage. This guy in the high-vis shirt took home the first cheesy prize of the day. The second race featured our friend Ollie the Gorilla and a guy in a SpongeBob tank top.
What do you think it takes to compete?
Just raw stupidity, nothing more than that.
To be ready, go to be steady, 3 for the cheese, you go on 4, yeah?
Ollie the Gorilla lost his head almost immediately as he found his way rolling down the hill, with limbs flying left, right and centre. Mr. SpongeBob Tank Top ended up rolling over Mr. Gorilla before they hit the finish line, complete with an entire drunk rugby team. Next up was the uphill race, a lung-busting ascent of Cooper's Hill, which ended up being won by the tightest of margins.
How was that?
That's fucking sorry.
Next, the women's downhill race.
Yeah. What's up? Well, what is up?
I'm up. So
You're about to be.
Go fucking down.
Is the vape an aid on this journey down the hill?
I'm just addicted, so it gives me a bit of Dutch courage. It's exciting. I want to be part of it. Even if I don't win, I'm not going to win. I just want to be part of it and say I did it.
How are you feeling about all of your limbs right now?
I'm quite flexible. I like to think I could not hurt myself. I'm going to protect myself like that.
Okay. Any other tactics other than?
No, I'm just going to wing it. I'll just see what happens. I don't care. I just want to live life. Life is short. Just enjoy it.
Life is short. Roll down a hill and chase some cheese.
And be part of Bristol. Be part of the tradition. I'm not from Bristol, but I love the tradition of this. Like, all our sports are pretty, PC. It's really, regimented and stuff. This is just a free-for-all, and I like that.
After I had a bit of a false start,
oh my God,
our new friend did too.
Incredible scenes. They are not even chasing a cheese. These lot are completely on their own. There is not a double Gloucester in sight here.
One absolute hero made her way back to the top of the hill before the cheese was released and the race began. Abby, the American girl in the red who we talked to earlier, absolutely launched herself down the hill in pursuit of her second cheese. We managed to catch up with her later.
So coming down, I knew I wanted to use my toes, not my heels. And I was just like making progress through my face and tumbling down the hill. Yeah, I'd like to say thank you first to Jesus because he gave me the strength to do this. I'd like to say thank you to my friends and family back home and my friends here that supported me throughout this. And yeah, I'm just super thankful and happy to have done this opportunity twice.
Hey guys, don't worry, there's plenty of the video left. I'll put a bar somewhere on the screen, and when the bar's done is when this bit will be done. So you can skip to the end of the bar.
Get the real story.
Get the real story.
Get the real story.
Keep it rolling.
I just wanted to take a moment to ask you to like the video, comment, share and subscribe if you're enjoying it so far and if you've enjoyed some of our other content. I know a few of you have commented on the audio, especially in the last video. Unfortunately, it was the same in this one as well. We were using some pretty cheap mics. That problem's been fixed. We've bought some beautiful new Rode mics, which will be on display in the next video, hopefully solving all of those issues. But they weren't cheap, and neither's the process of making these videos. And as it turns out, partly because of some of the topics that we choose to cover, our channel isn't particularly advertiser friendly on YouTube. So we're not making a whole load of our money back from that. So if you would like to, no pressure at all, it would be amazing if anyone wanted to give to our Buy Me a Coffee. That would be really nice. Also, we've been thinking about setting up a Patreon in the future. We could do a podcast relating to each episode, going into the stories, into the characters, into the themes, going a little bit more in depth. We could release some stories about videos which haven't managed to make it to YouTube, and trust me, there are a few so far. And we could also release some full interview clips as well on there. So leave a comment, let us know if you'd be interested in that. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to let you guys get back to watching the video. Thank you so much. Like, comment,
At Get the Real Story.
Yeah. Guys, seriously, if you're not going to like, subscribe and comment, and you know the drill, like, comment, subscribe, like the video, like, come on, please.
Yep.
I've got one question for you.
What's your question?
Trees or cheese?
Trees or cheese? I'm in the tree to see the cheese. We'll think about it.
Cheese first.
The chaos of the afternoon was far from over, and for this reporter, things were about to go downhill. Well, I was about to go down the hill, and it's safe to say I was feeling a little nervous.
Okay, I am now properly shitting myself. Big time.
It was a hell of an adrenaline rush, and to be honest with you, it was pretty enjoyable. But maybe that's because I ran, slid and tumbled my way down the hill in 25 seconds, almost double the time that the winners normally take. Here I am on the left-hand side now. Once I put my body on the line to fully understand the story, we got back to interviewing.
Cheese! I love cheese, but it is a past tense thing because I'm vegan now. It's just normal Monday. So yeah, no special outfits today.
I like the choice of footwear. So there's some protection element.
I opted for a bit of protection. Yeah, stay wrapped up. Yeah.
That was incredible.
Mate, how you feeling?
Oh, it's fun quality, that, yeah.
Quality?
Yeah, it was alright. So I've been a kid, like, it was fun downhill.
What's the rest of the plan?
Go get a beer out and go for a nice little walk or something like that. Don't know.
Describe your race to me.
Well, you go on 4, which I don't think many people knew. You run down, stay to the middle, start going right because all here is just sticks and rocks. That's what I was thinking going into it. Turns out I ended up on this side and there's the evidence.
So yeah, no, it's a difficult one to navigate. Hi, Mum.
So where have you come from today?
Austria.
Austria.
Yeah.
Austria.
I met those nice girls like a couple days ago in Munich. Actually, they were in there while I visited. I didn't know them, so met randomly. They told me about this event, and they're gonna be here in 4 days. And we're like, hey, I should come along. And I was like, oh, I always wanted to do that since that day. So I'm here to represent my country, Austria.
Yeah. What do you do day to day? What would you normally be doing on a Monday afternoon?
Ooh, well, working usually. Developer, like software development for now. But I did actually quit my job, so I am gonna be a traveler from next month on.
So it's been a nice trajectory from quitting job, rolling downhill in pursuit of cheese.
It seemed to have meant to be. Like all the things led up to it. I just didn't know it yet. So I guess fate is a thing, right? You can't escape it. Tied to my friends who also didn't know that I'm gonna come here, who I made plans with originally, but then cancelled.
So you've cancelled plans with your friends to come and roll downhill?
Yeah, you know, there's more important sometimes things in life, and like they understand. I'm sure they understand, yeah.
I like the t-shirt.
Thanks.
Did you design that yourself?
One of our locals, Gareth, actually made them. I just help out. We help arrange it and just try and keep people as safe as possible. Like we were up here last week clearing the hill, make sure all the logs, bricks and everything off, and then yesterday we're down putting the fences up, and we just try and keep everybody as safe as possible. If it's not manned, people are going to get hurt. It's going to go ahead whether we're here or not, but at least if we're here making it more safe, there's going to be less injuries. Like today, we have no broken bones. It is a miracle. And I'm so relieved. I was hyperventilating after the first race, so I got that we're safe.
Thoughts about next year already? Any changes you'd like to make to the event?
Less people down the bottom, less press, preferably, because it's so scary. Like everyone's got so much equipment. It's so expensive, isn't it? Like if that cheese, we can't control where the cheese goes. Like one lady said, "Oh, where's the cheese going to hit you?" I don't know. There's so many bumps. The bumps change every year as well. Like the hill, there's a bigger dip inside it. Like you can't predict where it's going to go. If it hits you in the head, it's game over.
Yeah, I did hear one report that there was someone one year who did get knocked out by the cheese.
Yeah, in the crowd, I think it was, yeah. We don't take no responsibility for no one, but we will try and keep you safe.
What does cheese mean to you?
Cheese is life. Cheese is cheese. I can't say the double gloss is my favourite, but cheese is cheese. It's lush.
And with this late solo runner's faceplant, it was time for us to go. The cheese roll was over for another year, after entertaining crowds just like it had since at least the 1700s. How old it is, why it started, no one really knows. But today, we learnt why it was not only still going, but growing, year upon year. Cheer, chaos, and cheese.
What a lovely, lovely, lovely prize.
The hat's vegan if you want to taste it. Did you really just bite off a bit of that fucking hat?
Duh!